Today, Hireology is introducing our partnership with PayScale. My name is Margot Nash, and I am the Product Director at Hireology, and I'm here today with Karaka, who is the Partnership and Business Development Manager over at PayScale. Hireology decided to work with PayScale for a few reasons. Number one, our customers have been telling us for the last several months that they've been interested in finding out what they should be paying their new employees. A lot of times our customers will say to me things like, Margot, I know you guys are the experts in hiring, so can you tell me if we're paying the right amount for our registered nurse in the state of Illinois? Or, Margot, we heard that accountants are paying this in New York, so does that mean we should be paying this in Chicago? And we realized we never really had a real solution to provide for these kinds of questions. And given that we consider ourselves to be hiring quote-unquote experts, we figured it would be best to provide some data for our customers so that they could actually get some real information about how they should be paying their new employees and even really how they should be pricing out their existing positions. So we did some research and found that PayScale was really the #1 company to provide data on compensation information. They're the best. They're the biggest out there. They've got the most data points, and they're the ones we really wanted to partnership. So we chose to work with PayScale for a few reasons, but mainly our customers want accurate data, and these are the guys to go to. They also were great to work with and provided us a seamless tool to integrate into our product. So a quick overview. First, we're going to talk here about PayScale, and actually Karaka is going to introduce the product a little bit. And then we're going to walk through a demo and show you how you can actually use PayScale within Hireology. And Karaka, you can take it from there.
Great. Thanks, Margot. Hi, everyone. Thanks for listening in to today's demonstration. I'm Karaka Leslie, PayScale's Partnership Manager, and I'm excited to share with you a little bit more about PayScale. So a little bit high level about PayScale and who we are. We've been around since 2001 collecting data in an on-demand fashion from millions of individuals that provide us with information about what they're worth. We have about 36 million salary profiles currently in our database today, and we refresh that information every 24 hours to provide our customers with the most up-to-date snapshot of what's going on in the market today. We have over 14,000 job titles that are available to choose from within the PayScale database, and we look at a variety of different compensable factors like years of experience, industry, size of company, in order to make sure that we're giving our customers the exact match to the positions that they're trying to attract talent for or retain that talent. PayScale's strengths are in North America with regards to our data, but we have information also for 9 additional countries across the U.S. So that's just a little bit of a high-level overview of who PayScale is. Now let's talk a little bit about why, again, spinning off of what Margot just shared with you, about why compensation is important. Why are companies choosing to look and examine their compensation pay practices currently in today's market? This is a study, actually, that PayScale produced, and we do this every year. We go out and we survey over 4,000 respondents, HR professionals and business leaders across North America, and we ask them about what their plans are for the coming year. So you can see here from this forecast that here in 2013, we're seeing 15% more companies planning to hire than they were in 2012. And if we look back into the past few years, that number is just continuing to increase. Companies are expecting their workforces to grow, and this means that it's extremely important, especially now more than ever, to have accurate compensation data to make smart decisions about pay. And also, if we look at just the general cause for why PayScale and why getting access to data is so important, if you think about your business and you think about what you pay in your employee salaries, my guess is that compensation and what you pay in those salaries is going to be the single largest expense to your business. We see that roughly compensation can equate to about 30 to 50% of company revenues. So it makes total sense to make sure that you're paying appropriately. Because what happens if you are paying someone too much for a role and you're potentially losing money at the business? Or conversely, what happens if you are trying to find that top talent in your organization and you're not paying enough and you're missing a huge opportunity to grow your business and expand because you weren't able to attract that right talent to your business? So as one of our compensation professionals once shared with us, not ensuring that you're paying appropriately would be like going out and buying a yacht and not paying to insure that yacht. It's a very, very expensive piece of doing business, and it's important that you make sure that it's managed appropriately.
Great. So now we're actually going to run into a demo and show you how you can use PayScale in your Hireology account to price your jobs appropriately. So once you're logged into Hireology, you'll create a new job profile or edit an existing job. Once you're here, you'll choose your job family like you normally do. You'll fill out the fields appropriately. You'll type in a position title. And you'll put the location. For the compensation section, we've added a little note to be sure you're paying the right amount. Click the PayScale button. So this is brand new, and what this does is it actually gives you a snapshot of what people are paying in general for web developers in Chicago, Illinois. Now, if you want to get a little bit more specific with it and actually price the job to your specific industry and your type of company size, you'll want to get the full report. We recommend doing this for customers for every job just to make sure at least once that you're getting it right for your specific industry. So you'll click Get the Report, and you'll actually choose the employer type that you are. So say you're a company. You'll put in the size of your company, and all of this impacts the report that you get. So every item you put in here is going to change the numbers in the report. You put your industry, so we'll say we're software, and we'll say we want 14 years of experience, let's say. It's a high-level position. You choose the email address where you want the report sent, and continue. Confirm that everything you entered was right, and complete the order. So the order may take about a minute to complete, usually quicker, and it looks like it's done. So you can actually review the report right from this page. And here we are. So we've got a web developer in Chicago, Illinois. And I'll walk through kind of a high-level overview of what this report shows. And Karaka, if you want to explain kind of the difference here, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah, so in this detailed report that you've just purchased, you have an exact match to the job that you're looking to fill in your organization. And from the snapshot before, what PayScale does is only looks at a couple of variables. It looked at that title and the location of where you wanted to find this particular web developer. But as you can see from this detailed report, when Margot entered in additional details around the fact that she was a company, a software development industry with 4,000 employees, and that she was looking for someone with 14 years of experience, the amount and the pay ranges on that snapshot are very different from what you're going to see in this report that you've now purchased. From before, in that snapshot, the midpoint of the market was sharing with us that it was 59,000. But as you can see in this detailed report, now that we've entered in all of those details about the fact that we're looking for a very highly experienced web developer, we can see from this report that the median pay for this position at the base salary level would be about $84,000. So you can see that there's a real strong ROI here for spending that additional money in order to get the pay right for this position. Because what would happen if you just used that snapshot from before? So it's great that the snapshot can give you a guide for what might be the appropriate range. And then once you're ready to make that offer, definitely take a look at this report that's going to give you that exact match based on all of those additional factors that you can enter in from within the Hireology platform.
Great, and I'll scroll down a little bit. So the report also gives kind of a high-level overview, actually not really high-level, a detailed overview of the benefits summary and just some more information about what typically companies are offering aside from just salary to web developers like this in Chicago, Illinois. It also gives a range based on years of experience. So it shows you if you want to hire somebody with a little bit less experience, a little bit more experience, what those averages look like. At Hireology, we definitely recommend administering this type of report or purchasing this type of report for every kind of role in the company at least once. As we mentioned earlier, it's really important to get paid right, and this is a report that's going to help tremendously. And as Karaka mentioned, it's going to provide insurance that you're paying the right amount and not overpaying these individuals or underpaying folks as well. We thank you for joining in on the call, and we are looking forward to working with you to get your PayScale reports today.